Hey guys, what's up? This is 8-Bit Eric, and Bloodstained is now officially the most successful funded Kickstarter video game project of all time, topping at over 4.25 million as of right now, with a little more or less 2 days left of their funding. Holy fuck balls. This is pretty fucking epic news. I mean, Kickstarter, you know, has its up and downs as far as criticism goes, but lately these companies have been making some pretty badass fucking games as a result of crowdfunding. You know, Mighty Number 9, for example, and you know, all of the Shantae games. I don't even know how to pronounce that goddamn name. I always get that weird spit bubble going on. Shantae, Shaka Khan, who knows. But Bloodstained, man, never before have I heard of a game getting so much fucking hype. Not just from the gaming community, but just overall on the internet. The YouTube gaming community especially. You know, you got several big name YouTube channels involved in this project. I'm not Hollywood enough or big time enough, but regardless, I have just equal amount of fucking hype behind this game, because who doesn't love Castlevania? I mean, sure, there was a couple Castlevania titles that we will not talk about. The Nintendo 64 ones come to mind for me, but this game is going to be epic, and if it's not, then holy fuck, where did all this money go? But that's neither here nor there, because this game is already funded. It's coming out on physical release. It's coming out for almost every platform you could think of. I'm excited about the Wii U release coming. And with 2 days, it's still possible that it could hit its $4.5 million goal, which is a prequel mini game coming out. And if it hits $5 million, then that'll go to portable. So there's a small chance that $500,000 could still be raised before these 2 days is up. This is pretty epic. I mean, is this going to be the start of new things to come? Are a lot of gaming companies going to come on a Kickstarter and get their funding this way? I know it's being met with a lot of debate. Is this good? Is this helping out? Should it just be for more, you know, lesser independent companies, you know, guys that are one-man crews trying to get their projects going? Or should big companies such as the company making Bloodstained be allowed to? I mean, it's economy. It's a free world. People are allowed to spend their money any way they want, and people want a new Castlevania game. And sure, it's not an official game, but this is about as official as you can get. We got the fucking creator of Castlevania coming here and making what looks to be a fucking epic game that, you know, is obviously gonna be fucking successful. If it has this much backing behind it and, you know, 4.25 million, it's gonna make it. I'm hoping that, you know, a lot of game developers, you know, they had a good presentation. Their Kickstarter looked legit. They had a whole backing behind it, a fucking plan. You know, this is the route that developers should take as far as making something come to fruition, providing us gamers with good stuff. Because if Konami wasn't gonna do it, you know, then they had to do it themselves. You know, a lot of these games like Axiom and Verge, Nintendo's not making Metroid, so let's fucking make a Metroid game. You know, fucking Castlevania's not being made, so let's make a fucking Castlevania. Mega Man's not being made, so let's make a Mega Man. All of these companies, Konami, Capcom, Nintendo, I bet they are beginning to kick themselves in the fucking ass, because they're not moving with these franchises that people fucking want. Clearly, $4.25 fucking million for a Castlevania game, guys. And Konami couldn't do that. Could you imagine? You know, you're hearing about the financial woes that Konami's having. This $4.25 million would have fucking helped you out. You know, I don't know how much Axiom Verge made, but I'm sure that game has made a good amount of money as well. And I'm not sure how much Mighty Number 9 has made, but could you imagine how much Capcom could use the fucking money that backed that Kickstarter up? I think game companies need to start realizing that, you know, crowdfunding and crowdsourcing is a good option. But that should also be a clue for what the gaming community wants. Capcom, Konami, wake the fuck up.